pleasant day to all the viewers. This is Melody Estabaya, second year college student of Tagbilaran City College, taking the Bachelor of Science in Entrepreneurship. For today's video, let us talk about the network infrastructure and highlighting the components of IOA. So be ready and watch the video until the end. What does network infrastructure means? Network infrastructure refers to all of the resources of a network that makes a network or internet connectivity, management, business operations, and communication possible. It allows effective communication and services between users, applications, devices, services, and so forth. In the commerce, it is required to transport the data content for business operations. Information superhighway is also known as interactive or multimedia superhighway. It is a term coined by Vice President Albert Gore on January 11, 1994, where he used to describe the future of computers accessing and communicating over a worldwide networks. Basically, the term is used also to describe a high-capacity, interactive, two-way electronic pipeline to the home or house that is capable of simultaneously supporting a large number of electronic commerce applications and providing interactive connectivity between users and services and between users to other users. It is envisioned to provide a very high-speed access to information in all forms, such as text, graphics, audio or video via telephone or wireless connection. Interconnected network or the internet is one of the most important components of IOA because informations are exchanged between individuals and groups. So now let us put all our focus on the components of information superhighway or the IOA. So there are three major components that makes up the IOA infrastructure. The figure is shown below. So we have here the network access equipment. We have here the local on-ramps and the global information distribution network. Let's begin first with our first component, the network access equipment. So network access equipment are the devices used by the consumers to access all the multimedia interactive content of e-commerce. This segment includes hardware and software vendors, which are the one who provides the physical devices such as routers and switches, access devices such as computers and set-top boxes, and software platforms such as browsers and operating systems. The second component of IOA is the local or access roads or on-ramps, which simplify linkages between businesses, schools, and homes in a communication backbone. This component is often called the last mile in a telecommunication industry. The providers of access ramp can be differentiated into four categories. First category is the telecom base. Examples are telephone networks, radio broadcasting system, and computer networks. The second category is the cable TV base. Examples are the satellite channels and cable networks such as HBO, Cinemax, Discovery Channel, and etc. The third category is the wireless based. Examples are cell phone networks, wireless local area networks, radar communication, television broadcasting, Bluetooth, and the global position system. And the fourth category is the computer-based online information services that includes value-added network. Global Information Distribution Network is the third component of IOA, which represents infrastructure crisscrossing countries and the continents. Most of the infrastructure of IOAs was already exists in the vast networks of fiber optic strands, coaxial cables, radio waves, satellites, and copper wires spanning the globe. Linking all the components of IOA will require a large capital investments in open systems and installing gateways between various networks. A final requirement is switching the hardware and software to move a huge amount of data effortlessly over such a complex network. That was a brief description about the network infrastructure and highlighting the components of information superhighway or IOA. So that would be all, and I'm hoping that you have learned something about the topic. And thank you.